Welcome back to the Blue Jay Bit, where every bit of news matters. I'm Cicely Pryor.
And I'm Cameron Payne. Let's take a look at what's happening here at BHS. Starting with the class of 2023, there will no longer be salutatorian or valedictorian. There will be a new system of honors. Here's Ms. Hill to talk about that.
So Latin Honors is an academic recognition program that replaces the traditional class rank program. Traditionally, class rank is just based on GPA, but colleges have started to move away from it because there are some discrepancies in terms of our grades inflated. It doesn't really tell you any information about what classes the student took, so they might have a really high GPA, but their class schedule might have only been, say, high school PE and shop all through their senior year. So those aren't exactly the most challenging in terms of college prep, whereas somebody who took a more challenging college prep schedule might have a lower GPA, but they actually are more prepared for college. So Latin Honors allows the students to compete against themselves and establish criteria that don't shift, as opposed to only competing against each other in their class. And that's beneficial because it helps to eliminate some of the anxiety that comes along with that, and it doesn't turn into a situation of, well, I'm trying to beat student A over here, so I have to make sure I match my schedule exactly up with theirs. So we eliminate that particular part, and it makes for a healthier school climate as well as being more beneficial at the post-secondary level.
For more information about the Latin Honor System, call the high school office.
In January, kids around Missouri were writing a Crawford Electric essay to win a trip to D.C. Two of our students, Duncan Alcorn, won the trip to D.C., along with Dylan Russell, who won the trip to Jefferson City. Let's take a look at the boys speaking their way to the win.
I've always been infatuated with the thought of Roman history and the huge empire that they built. I think it's important to go visit past empires and the history that they've made throughout life.
I get different types of meal choices every day, so that if say a track athlete needed to carbo load before a big meet, he could have, say, a big plate of pasta. Or if somebody...
Both Duncan and Dylan will be taking their trips this summer. If you see them in the hall, be sure to congratulate them.
On March 12th, our teachers worked at McDonald's to raise money for the DCI backpack program. They raised over $500, and here's Mr. Myers to talk about what they did.
McTeacher Night was a lot of fun. We got to go to McDonald's in Cuba, help out with DCI's fundraiser. I sold cookies to people as they came in. I know some of the teachers got to run the cash register. Some of the teachers, I saw Miss Mercille at one point was running the drive-through window. The people at McDonald's were great. They showed us how to do everything. They got to help. We got to see Cicely working while she was there. We did have a great turnout too. Lots of people from Viburnum came in, ate. They supported DCI, bought cookies, and part of the profits go to the backpack program, so it really helps out.
If you would like to donate to the backpack program, contact Rebecca Stokes at DCI.
Juniors and seniors, it's prom season. We talked to the prom committee to get a quick preview. Let's take a look.
So this year's prom is up at the country club. It's masquerade ball themed. It's kind of like Mardi Gras, but it's less party-ish and it's more like elegant type. We're being catered by Pasta House, which is pretty cool. There's going to be a lot of dancing, maybe. There's a strobe light, but I'm not going to say any more about that because it's kind of top secret. So skip the glass slipper and bring your dancing shoes.
That sounds like fun. Remember to save the date for April 27th.
In March, Stuco held their annual blood drive, and it went really well. They collected 31 usable donations. American Red Cross is low on blood supply and is always seeking out students to donate. Keep an eye out for upcoming blood drives so you can save a life.
And now it's time for the Superintendent Minute with Mr. Kent Sharrow.
Hello everybody, this is Kent Sharrow, Superintendent of Schools for Viburnum. Wanted to welcome everybody to the mad dash to the end of the year. It's a busy time of year, and I think everybody should take a minute and enjoy some weather, enjoy some time to yourself, and get outside, because sometimes we get so caught up in the work we're doing, we forget to take care of ourselves. Take care of yourself first. You're an important person. You're what makes this school great. You're the people that makes this world go round. Our children are here because of you, and they're doing a great job. So kids, if you're out there, thank a teacher. Thank them for the work they're doing above and beyond. Thank the custodians for the work they're doing to keep your building looking good. Thank your principals for the hard work and dedication, the tough decisions they have to make, but most of all, thank your teachers. They're doing more and more every day to try to keep up with the changing world that we live in. So all in all, have a good last of the year and enjoy. I love being a Blue Jay. See you next time.
And here's Warren Broom with the club updates.
Congratulations to the VHS math team for their third place finish overall in the GVC math competitions. Brady Chereau placed first in computations, Tatum Boyer placed third in Algebra 2, and Jose Solca placed first in Trig, Calc, and Word problems. We talked with Miss Ashley Buford about her team's performance so far and her hopes for future meets.
Pretty well. We've only had one competition so far, but we've had quite a good turnout compared to last year. I've had more people interested in it. So yeah, we're doing good. Well, we have the MSU Pommel Math Relays next Wednesday on April 10th, and we have the SEMO Math Field Day on April 11th, which is next Thursday. And I'm just hoping that everybody tries their best, and if we come home with some medals, I'll be happy, but as long as everybody tries their best, that's all I'm looking for.
The results for the Pommel Math Relay and the SEMO Field Day will be on the next episode. On March 14th, our senior beta club hosted the very first basketball tournament. There was 8 games and it was a lot of fun. The Dinkers took victory. Here's footage of that night.
I will gladly stand.
You guys should get me paper.
The next basketball tournament will be held on the next Old Miners Day weekend. Be sure to be there and not miss all the fun. Scholar Bowl season is coming to an end. From this great season, Jose Solca and Isa Algerani have been recognized as all-conference players in our school district. Prior to districts, we talked with them about their success and their hopes for the upcoming competition.
Well, to prepare for myself for Scholar Bowl, I read a lot of different books. Specifically, my job for the team was to learn more about mathematicians and science. So I try to focus on that to make that my specialty. And yeah, that's pretty much all I did. My hopes for districts is that I'm able to perform well for the team. I hope to answer multiple toss-up questions. I'm trying right now to amplify my field of knowledge. I'm trying to learn different books so that literature, which is our team's weakest point, I'm trying to make sure that we as a team can get more points. And I'm expecting that my teammates will also be trying to learn some more literature as well.
Like for districts, I hope to at least like win 1 or 2 games, you know what I'm saying? That'd be good. Out of 8.
They brought their hopes to life in that district tournament and brought home second place. That's all for clubs this week. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks, Warren. Now here's Landon Jimerson with the sports.
Over the past couple of weeks, the golf team has had a couple meets. Mikey Turnbow got 5th, and the team got 3rd at Bell. Varsity held the GVC tournament last week, and JV is going to Cuba this week. The past few weeks, the baseball team has been working hard to compete with other teams. Senior Cameron Payne has been a driving force to this year's baseball team. He's been scoring all the runs for the Blue Jays. Damon Asher has been hard at work pitching a great game and keeping the ball in play against Cuba in the GVC tournament. One of their biggest struggles is their defense. We talked with Coach Coleman about their struggles and how they're overcoming them.
One thing that we struggled on was making some routine plays, but we've actually taken a step back in practice. We're working a lot more with fundamentals. We've been looking at who's going to cover what. We got the team to where they're actually communicating more, so more people are aware of the situations and what is going on and where a ball should be thrown to. So
the baseball team played against Valley at home on Monday. Their next game will be the week of April 22nd. We will have those results for you in the next episode. The track team has been competing hard and doing very well in their past couple meets. We caught up with Dylan Russell after his 1-mile run at Cuba.
We got a lot of improvement I need to make. I can't let Ty beat me next time. I need to work. I got 2nd. It's not good enough for me.
At the Potosi meet, Duncan Alcorn took 2nd place in the 100 and 200 meter. Dylan Russell took 2nd in the 1 mile and Tri Davis took 3rd in the pole vault. They competed Thursday at Cuba, and we'll have those results for you in the next episode. That's all for sports. Back to you guys.
Now for the bird word. At the end of March, it was National Eskimo Pie Day. We went around to see what you guys would do for an Eskimo pie. Let's take a look.
What would you do for an Eskimo pie?
I would do Gangnam Style.
What would you do for an Eskimo pie?
We play leapfrog.
What would you do for an Eskimo pie?
Give you a hug.
What would you do for an Eskimo pie?
Put my leg behind my head.
If you move, you're gonna mess it up again.
What would you do for an Eskimo pie?
Have my head and rub my belly.
What would you do for an Eskimo pie?
I would take my hat off, lay it on the ground, kick it, and land it on my head.
It is the end of the year, and there's a lot of announcements you need to know.
There's no school Friday, April 19th, in observance of Good Friday.
Shop Club will be at districts next week. Good luck to Mr. Brower and the shop kids.
Just a reminder, prom is April 27th at the Country Club. If you're bringing someone who doesn't go to school here, be sure to get an outside of date form from the office.
The GVC Art Show is April 25th at Steelville. Good luck to all the art students.
Seniors get out May 10th. Woohoo! And everyone else will get out May 22nd.
Our last episode will be the first week in May.
Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you don't miss out.
Hey Cicely, knock knock.
Who's there?
Radio.
Radio who?
Ready or not, here's the jokes of the day.
Which one of King Arthur's knights built the round table?
Well, I don't know, Cameron. Who built the round table?
Circumference. Did that lifeguard kick the elephants out of the pool?
I don't know why.
Because they kept dropping their trunks. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Itch.
It's who?
Bless you. What wouldn't you find in a haunted house?
What?
A living room. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Nana.
Nana who?
None of your business. That's who.
Get out of my library.
That's all for this week. We'll be back in a bit.